Hi everyone, it's Anya again. And wrote another article for Life Coaching Magazine. It's in the new section called Everyday Life Coaching, which is a passion of mine because I do believe that life is bursting with coachable moments and everyone is coaching every day in every way. So check out the magazine, lifecoachingmagazine.net. And in it will be lots of tips, tools, and techniques to support you. Oh, and by the way, I am offering 30-minute complimentary coaching sessions to determine chemistry, coachability, and compatibility for the consideration of a coaching relationship with me on whatever's coming up for you in your life. Whether you want to move forward in something, create something new, release something in your life. Point is in those 30 minutes, my experience is that lots of people have shifts just in the 30-minute complimentary, which is why I do it. So send me an email, Anya at AnyaSophiaMann.com. That's SOPHIA, Anya at AnyaSophiaMann.com. And the information for that will all be below the YouTube video for the contact details. So here we go. Excuse me, I had a lot of fun writing this. And again, it's in the Everyday Life Coaching section. And the title of the article is Up Language, a Powerful Coaching Tool. One of the most powerful tools I have used in coaching, both professionally and in everyday situations, is up languaging. By up languaging, I literally mean step up. The quality of the words used so that there is a better and more accurate interpretation on the listener's or the reader's part. In other words, what you're saying is more well received. For an example, honey, can you just do those dishes? This sentence is wide open for misinterpretation that could cause negative reactions. Up languaging that would sound something like this. Honey, if you do the dishes, I can get the laundry done so your shirts are ready for work. This is a very different connection, allowing an outcome to be seen by both parties. Now let's up language again and see what happens. Honey, if you will do the dishes, it will free me up to get the laundry done so your shirts are ready for work. Using the word will simply empowered the recipient, allowing choice to be felt rather than you do this and I'll do that. So simply by bringing in the word will made all the difference. Reframing would be using words differently to change the view of something you're saying, hearing, or reading. For example, which by the way, reframing is another coaching tool. And one of the coaches on the Everyday Life Coaching team will be putting an article on reframing. So look for it. It's by Ruth Haddigan, who's also the associate editor of LCM. So reframing would be using words differently to change the view of something you're saying, hearing, or reading. An example, I have to go to work to pay the bills. This leaves no other option and is very victim-oriented. And the reframe of that might sound like, going to work allows me the freedom that comes with having money. Makes you want to go to work. This would work very well for someone like myself who values freedom. The benefits of up-languaging are best experienced. Putting this idea into practice will be your best teacher. Start small with one person and notice the difference as you do it. And start with yourself, of course, watching your language, creating the space between saying something and sitting for a moment before you say something so that better words come through. And this will begin natural in no time at all if you decide to make it your intention to up language. Why up language? For example, by changing the words should to could, or I won't to I am unwilling. The difference is subtle, and you can almost feel the feelings that come with the words. Your view of your world can change in your eyes, as well as in the eyes of others, by adopting up-languaging opportunities in your everyday conversations. Everything is vibration, including words and thoughts. Each has a tone, like the musical scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. There is a high do and a low do. High do is higher and lighter vibration. Try saying, I won't. There's a heaviness to it. Now try saying, I prefer not to. There is a lightness to it. Changing I won't to I prefer not is much more effective and can be heard more graciously. Your language and conscious choice of words can elevate you on so many levels in such a positive way. Communication and where you come from within you, that's an important point. Communication where you come from within you speaks volumes as to where you are in the evolution of your consciousness. This is a teachable tool throughout coachable moments in everyday conversations. Watch and listen for the opportunities. I just want to expound a moment on where you're coming from within you when you say something. Perfect example of that is a puppy or a full-grown dog. You walk in through the front door and you lean over and his tail is wagging and you're saying, you are the ugliest puppy I have ever seen. You are the ugliest. And that puppy's tail is wagging and wagging and wagging, not understanding your words at all, but feeling the fun and playful place that you're coming from within you. So you want to be connected in you. And that takes just a moment of space when you're connecting with someone, and that will allow the words to be higher thought form, higher expressions of who you truly are. So we can see that with up-languaging, we always change the words, whereas with reframing, we are giving new meaning without necessarily changing the words. Coaching is simply an advanced form of communication, or better still, a more conscious way of communicating. I believe that if just one person, that could be you, I know it's me, one person decides to make this change in their choice of words, it can ripple out in all directions with family, friends, work, or even as a consumer. Let's all decide to take personal responsibility for how we present ourselves in the world, now knowing that words matter profoundly and have such a powerful effect on outcomes. So choose your words lightly and choose your notes lightly, or the place from which you come from. Do, do. Choose higher thoughts, higher words, higher vibrations. Choose to be light-hearted. So I share that with you as an invitation going forward into your week. So let's take a look at the 3 key points. Up language means to step up the quality of the words used so that there is a better, more accurate interpretation on the listener's or reader's part, allowing your words to be more well received. Second point, words matter profoundly and have such a powerful effect on outcomes. Think about it for a moment, folks. Words stay with you for life. Be with that for a moment. Go back to maybe school. And I'm sure some of you right now can hear some of the words that were said to you. Maybe the positive ones and the not so positive ones. Words stay with you for life. They're powerful. And third point is choose your words wisely. It creates a better outcome for all. The person receiving receives it better, and the person sharing shares it with more intent. So set that as an intention to decide. And what is a decision? But when you rule out any other possibility, decide, going forward to elevate your choice of words and create a space between when you say something to someone or when you respond to someone. Take a moment and let yourself connect with you inside in your heart, and then respond to the person with words that are more meaningful to you, and then the person gets you easier. So I leave you with that. I'll see you again soon, and that's enough for now. Bye.